Okay, this is an interesting thing. I'm currently at my original home, and I got some stuff going on that I'm kind of keeping next to my phone for. So while I'm sitting here, sometimes I go through music to settle my mind, and I'm proud to be from Buffalo with songwriters like Johnny Resnick and Robbie Takak and the Goo Goo Dolls from here. And Iris is their like super super famous song. It was written for a movie soundtrack, and it's still getting airplay. It's ridiculous. And the song is ridiculous. It's tuned, for those that don't know, the lowest string is down to a B, and the rest are all octaves of D. The high E string is friggin' missing. I didn't know that until this year. Anyways, they use different gauges of string to make sure that the tension is all where it's supposed to be. And that gives it its tonal quality. When you're just noodling around at home, it's hard to do that. It's almost unrealistic to just do that for one song. So there are like drop D versions out there. There's regular tuning versions out there. But I've never been satisfied with those. With my sensitive ears and stuff like that. So I happen to have been noodling around today with different areas of the guitar. So like if you have a D up here and it doesn't sound right, maybe the D in this position, in this area of the guitar. There's D here, D here, D here. And then playing with other notes to try to find the right kind of ball of notes that's similar to what they use that would actually be realistic to play. And something that sounds similar to that jangly tonal quality. And I think I came up with a version for myself that I wanted to share. I like it. It's not perfect. Also, Iris for me is either really, really low or kind of in my upper register. I could be singing low so that I can break out into the next octave for, oomph. But I like my voice in the higher register for this song, so there's no crescendo to me because it's all in the same octave, right? The early versions of the song were all down low for Johnny, which for me is upper. And I think somebody encouraged him to go up to the next octave for the crescendo, just like Tom Petty's Free Fallin'. That was the thing that brought it over the edge. And I'm free, all the way to the other end. But for me, I'm only going to be in my upper, just because I just like the tone a bit better for this song. But so this is what I came up with, for better or for worse. Something that's easy to do while you're noodling around. I'm in drop D, just like I'm in the 90s all over again, right? That's all normal. But I tuned my A up to a B. It's an octave above the low B that he uses as a bass string. So that kind of shifts around the notes on the guitar. Stuff gets closer together, stuff gets further away. So let's see what I can do with this. For what it is. Yeah. No, not that. Give up, and I give up you. And 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven I'll ever be. And I don't want to go home right now. 'Cause all I can taste is this moment. All I can breathe is your life. Sooner or later it's over. think that they understand. Everything's made to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. Oh. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of truth in your lies. Everything feels like the movies. Yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. Everything's made to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. Everything's made to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. That's kind of cool, isn't it? I went back into the lyrics for some reason, but that's the thing. Oh wait, that's it. On his Johnny's version, he goes up, but then he goes down to an open string or a low note to then come up back down to the tonic, and that does the thing. It doesn't sound the same if you. That's it. That's a Tom version. I love this. That for me gives the right tonal quality. And then like thank you, Johnny Resnick and Robbie, for writing a beautiful song. And I hope this gives some creative spark to some other folks too, because music can be very accessible even when you don't have a special guild with with special strings. But I have a guild. I asked for a guild when my dad bought me a guitar specifically because Johnny was playing them and I loved the jangly quality of them. But it's sensitive to humidity. I'm very upset about that. Okay. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day, and hope you enjoyed that for what it is.